Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Achievement Hunter, and today we're going to be getting the Dinokeeper achievement in Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, which is one of the most difficult to get. The first thing you're going to want to do, you can watch me here, is create a new garden called Pinata People. Be sure that you use an inye for the in, that way you can be ethnically correct. And as soon as you make that garden, go ahead and save and quit. You never need to use it again, you just need to do that to unlock the credits. There are other ways to unlock the credits, but that's the fastest. Now, what you're going to see is a garden full of pinatas, and I'm talking over Pester here, but he is telling you to beat all of these pinatas to death. Everyone that you beat gives you a credit from the development team. Like, hey, Pretzdale gave you the design team. Let's go ahead and beat up all the pinatas, and when we do, we got the last one coming up here, which happens to be the elephant, and the software team, bam. Now it tells it if you go to Cost-A-Lot store, you get a wishing well. So let's go ahead and fast forward to our actual pinata garden and go to Cost-A-Lot store, verify, did we get the wishing well, or was it all just a big lie? I don't think I can handle the rejection again in my life of a woman lying to me. So let's pray that it is, yep, there it is. Alright, no suicide for me today. Okay, so let's place our wishing well, and you may be asking yourself, Jeff, why do we need a wishing well? Well, that's a good question. We need a wishing well because we need to get amber, and the only way to get amber is to throw 9,999 coins into the wishing well. Whew, that's a lot of money, but if you want a dinosaur, you gotta be prepared to pay. The next thing that we gotta do here is have Willy Builder build us a storehouse, and I'm gonna pop kaboom, yeah, there we go. There's our storehouse. Now the reason we need that is we have to store all of our dinosaur parts in it so that they mold together and create this mega awesome dinosaur. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is buy a red bone, which is one of the 4 components we need. You can pick up this bone after you hit level 45 from Cost-A-Lot. So I guess the first level you could actually theoretically make a dinosaur in Viva Pinata is level 45 unless you get somebody to send you a red bone. Alright, so we'll go ahead and store that. Let's go ahead and go to the wishing well now, and there's Ivor Bargain. You might remember from the first game, he's going to require a bribe, but if we give him his 99.99, he should throw out an amber gem. He doesn't always do that, but I'd say like 90% of the time he does. So if he doesn't, just, you gotta give him more money, which really sucks, but okay, there's our amber. We'll go ahead and place that in the storehouse, and we're halfway there. Now, the 2 components that we're still missing are the green and blue bones, and you can only get those from having your diggerlings dig them up. I have 2 mines, and the maximum amount of diggerlings, which is 4, digging day and night to find those bones. You can see I just picked up the blue one here. It looks like it happened really fast, but it didn't. It took for fucking ever. I've heard some people say it can happen as fast as 20 minutes. It took me a few hours. What we'll do is go ahead and put that in there and then visit one of our diggerlings and see how long he'd actually been digging for that thing. I hired him the day I started this idea, so 24 days. Yeah, it took 24 in-game days to do it. But right after I got the blue one, the green one popped up just as quickly. So now we have all 4 components. What we do is we'll pull them out of the storehouse. Let's just take a look, see what it says. Nothing interesting. Gives you a little hint to have Bart tinker them. Okay, well, we were going to do that anyway. So we'll go ahead and set this down, pull the other guys out, and there we have it. It doesn't look like a dinosaur, but it will soon enough. Well, my snail's getting in the way. He's a very curious little guy, just wants to see what's going on. But anyway, let's go ahead and hire Bart to tinker these bad boys up. Now, this is important. There are 3 different kinds of dinosaurs you can get in the game, and you determine that by which one you tinker first. If you tinker the blue bone first, you get a Stegosaurus. If you tinker the red bone first, you get a Triceratops. The green bone, you get a Brontosaurus. I'm going for the Stegosaurus, and so should you, because it's the coolest of the dinosaurs. Anyway, you can see him tinkering up the last bone, and he says, hey, this bone's too large, so I have to mail it to you. I don't understand why they would do that to you unless they get some sort of a kickback from the post office. I don't know. But so you go to the mailbox, gives you some crates. Here's your, whatever this is, spine, I think. Pop it out. And it's huge and very cool looking. So we'll go ahead and try to put this in the storehouse. Once all these items are in the storehouse with the amber gem, they will combine into an egg, at least in theory. Having trouble getting it in there, but there we go. Now let's pop open the second one, which I think is going to be the skull. Please be the skull. Yep. And that's actually a pretty cool looking skull. Let's go ahead and throw that in there as well. Now we just need to grab the last box, which is, was it like the claw or something? Yeah, dinosaur claw or ribs. Oh, I bet it's ribs, dinosaur ribs. Let's throw that in there. Fred Flintstone would be all over those if he was here right now. And now when we go in and look, those 4 items have magically been transformed into a cute little egg. We'll pull that out, and the egg will never hatch on its own. You have to have a Cluckles, and your Cluckles has to have a Jurassic hair on his head. So let's go ahead and fix up our Cluckles so that he has that. It's not only stylish, it's completely and totally functional. Now let's point him towards our egg and ask him to hatch it. It's going to take him forever to walk over, so we'll fast forward. Do-do-do-do-do. Dude looks badass with a bone in his hair. And here he goes, da-da-da-da-da-da, doing his chicken magic. Bam. Now we have a dinosaur. A baby dinosaur. This is going to get you the achievement. If all you wanted was the achievement, you can turn off the video right now and know everything you need to know. As a matter of fact, let's wait for it to pop up. Bam, there it is. Achievement unlocked. Now, if that's all you wanted, go ahead and turn this off. What I would like to do, though, is show those that are interested how to mature your little baby dinosaur into a full-grown dino badass. And the way you do that is feed him 5 things. Right now he's about to eat milk and a bone, both of which you can buy at Cost-A-Lot store for a nominal fee. Then he needs to eat 3 particular animals. He needs to eat a chameleon, you'll see one right there. He needs to eat a gecko, and he needs to eat a crocodile. Now, I'm going to go ahead and skip that because it's gruesome, and I don't like to think of my child murdering anyone. And really, it's like he's my child now. And as you can see, here is a massive, massive cocoon for little Chocolodocus 1, which is what the wife and I decided to name him after, God, I don't know how many conversations. Anyway, we think it fits. And there you go. That is a massive dinosaur. Very proud. Couldn't be prouder. And I'm sure you'll be proud too. Remember, there's 3 different dinosaurs you can pick from, so if Stegosaurus isn't your thing for whatever reason, you can pick a different one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check back for more videos at achievementhunter.com. I love you. Bye-bye.